Today is October 13th, 2024, Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Even though I'm sitting in bed, I did get up a lot earlier. I was just, I'm actually drinking my tea, some tea now, in my Christmas cup. But before that, I had my coffee, energy square for breakfast, and I was watching some news. I'm big into politics, so election is coming in a few weeks. So I was watching some TV, and then I was talking to a friend, but eventually I figured that, okay, I gotta prepare for my interview this coming week later in the week, so I gotta get going. But I wanted to make sure I make the daily journal as a part of consistent effort to keep my mind in the right place. And so right now I thought I'll just make a short one and get going, and then later in the day, depending on the weather, how hot or decent the temperature is, maybe later in the day I'll go for a little walk or maybe to the gym. Yesterday I was thinking not to go for a walk because I thought it'll be kind of hot, but it was not too bad. I have been wanting to practice for marathon, and slowly I'm progressing, which is good. If I can get to 3 miles by end of this month, will be really, really good. I'm thinking maybe today I'll push myself to go to the gym at some point. Not sure. To see. I got some new shoes that are supposed to be better for marathon kind of running, because my existing shoes have been not very good. When I exercise too much, I can feel them in the toes. So a friend of mine said that you gotta buy better shoes, especially if you're trying to practice for marathon. I'm practicing on the treadmill because that's easier. I figured, all things considered, it's easier to practice that way, because and that is also like a long-term goal that you can kind of keep a laser focus on, and you can make little progress. And it's not only about physical stamina, it also helps emotionally to have that resilience, to have that thing that, yes, I can do it, so it raises our confidence in a way that it's hard to do. And this is something that I won't be dependent on anybody. I can do it myself. So anyway, so I get excited about that, which is a good thing also. So yeah, and I'm making different kinds of progresses with my emotional well-being, physical well-being, which is good. Sometimes you got to remember that slow progress is better than no progress. Actually, a friend of mine said that a few months ago, and that was a really good advice, because sometimes when we are not making big progresses and we're like, oh, what's happening in this part of my life or that part of my life, but sometimes even progress could be like staying on the same place, that it's not getting worse, right? So that itself is also progress, and I got to recognize that, because everything is in our mind. The story that we tell our mind is what is going on. If it's keeping it positive is important. Excuse me. Keeping it positive is important. So excuse me. So off camera, I think I'm gonna do some intention setting, visualization, and also do my mantra, because those things helps. And in the morning, I was out on the deck and did my mindfulness practice with all my senses. I've been doing that pretty regularly lately, so which is good, because it also reminds us to be aware of our surroundings, right? What's happening, the good things that's happening. Even if life has so many facets and so many things going on, there is always, like, the sunlight and the trees and Mother Earth, all of the things that we can be grateful for. And that's another thing I have been practicing since I learned that from an event last week. Trying 3 new gratitude every day, right? So even if you do gratitude versus 3 new, and if 3 is too many, just try 1 new gratitude every single day, and you'll feel the difference, because that focuses our mind to the good on that day, because something that happened a week ago or a month ago, if you are feeling grateful about it, that's great. But at the same time, a small story that our mind is telling that happened a month ago. So if you're grateful for something today and our mind is telling that little story that it happened today, so that helps us to stay in present and focus on the positive in the present moment. So that helps. Okay, so with that, I'm going to finish the video, and I'll see if I make any video or not. I'm not sure, later in the day, and tomorrow morning, definitely, one more time, I'll make another video. Okay, bye.